Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today in this video, I'm reacting to Porsha and GIZELLE's Watch What Happened Live appearance from last night, and their after show. I just want to say, like, this is the Porsha and GIZELLE I think people are expecting to see on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of Potomac, and it's always it's not the case. It is not the case, y'all. But nonetheless, it was enjoyable. You can tell when Andy Cohen likes his guests and likes the housewives because his whole demeanor is different. He has a lot of fun. He's excited. He's engaged. When he doesn't like you or you're pissing him off or whatever, he's disengaged. He's like just going through the motions, reading the questions. I could tell he was trying to extend certain segments longer just because he wanted to get certain reactions from Porsha and GIZELLE. So a couple of things. So GIZELLE says that she feels that it sounds like she's coming for Stacey this season. She's coming for Stacey's neck this season, and she has alleged receipts that TJ was in fact paid to be her boyfriend, and that there allegedly is still some payments missing, according to GIZELLE. Porsha feels, after watching the show back, she felt that the comment that Drew Sidora made about her music paying for PJ's college was more so cringe, and she wasn't featuring it. However, she felt when it was relayed to her that it was worse than what it sounded. She also said that she feels that Dennis and Drew came up with this scheme to film behind her back and do all of this other stuff to essentially get a rise out of Porsha. And I think that is why Porsha, when you tell she was pissed off, she didn't want to give the energy as to the why she was pissed off, but I think they were looking for a reaction for Porsha to turn up and everything else regarding Dennis and Drew secretly filming together. And then she was asked again if she cared whether or not Dennis and Drew had anything romantical going on, and Porsha said she did not. She was like, she could be a great stepmom, she could be a great mom, all of this and all of that. And GIZELLE was surprised at that answer and everything else. And she said, listen, Dennis has his own personal life. She said her issue is the filming piece of it, filming behind Porsha's back, which I interpreted as, you know, maybe Dennis is going to spill something or say something about Porsha that's not going to be as favorable, and Porsha wants to control the narrative as far as what her storylines are going to be on the show. So also on the after show, GIZELLE was asked what she thought of Robin's performance on Traitors. GIZELLE said that she was proud of Robin's performance. She felt that Robin is always a good investigator. And this is the thing, really true talk, like real talk, y'all. Everybody I know that's a great investigator, that has like really good reads on other people, cannot figure it out in their own personal lives. But nonetheless, that is direct shade at Robin because her and this one thing, I for the life of me cannot figure it out. But actually she had bad reads on the Traitors, which is actually funny. People who she was thinking were traitors were nowhere near to be traitors, unless she was playing that up for the cameras and pretending that she didn't know, and maybe she secretly knew. But she had a lot of things wrong. But Andy did comment that she was very athletic. I guess Porsha and GIZELLE were going to go out on the town in New York City. So I was trying to figure out why GIZELLE was saying that. If you're supposed to be promoting this Love Hotel show, like, does that mean that you did not find love on Love Hotel? Like, what are we doing? what are we doing on the prowl? And then it sounds like she's still in contact or in cahoots with the young gentleman from that one show. So nonetheless, I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're friends with benefits or if they're just in communication. I guess we'll find out. Also, it seems Andy Cohen is trying to play matchmaker with Porsha's daughter and his son, and they keep like making little jokes about it, and them getting together, and they should meet at the age of 10, and all this and that. They played a couple of games. So one of the games, Giselle asked who would be the top housewives to be on Love Hotel. Giselle, of course, said Porsha #1. Also felt that Sutton from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and Garcelle from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills needed to be on there. And Andy made it a point to say, as far as Garcelle goes, that she is still considered Bravo family and that she can come back whenever she wants. And it was funny because when Giselle was talking about Love Hotel, Porsha had confused Shannon Beador with Sutton and called Shannon Sutton, and that was hilarious. Giselle said out of the Love Hotel folks, she felt that Ashley had the highest freak number, Luann was the horniest, Shannon was the one who got the most insecure, got the most jealous, and they felt Giselle was the most intimidating, and everything else was kind of like the main questions. Also, I'm trying to think as well, they played an F, Marry, Kill, and I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen after the viral F, Marry, and Kill happened with Ralph Martel and Apollo happen, because I noticed that they had Ralph and Apollo for the F, Marry, Kill, and I forgot who it's. I don't even remember who the other person was, but nonetheless, I thought Porsha was throwing shade when she said that she would give Ralph a second chance at marriage for love, like. But nonetheless, I know people are gonna be like, but if this was Drew and Dennis, Porsha would have a conniption. So, but yeah, I think she was going to unalive Apollo because of her friendship with Phaedra. And then it was funny because when we got to the below deck people, Porsha was just like, F everybody, and she would marry Glenn from the below deck down under. It was hilarious. It was an interesting development, was Giselle said for F, Marry, and Kill, and it featured the Beverly Hills men. She was like, her and Mauricio can get it cracking, can get it popping, y'all. But I don't think Mauricio looks as good anymore. He was fine in like the earlier seasons, but I feel like now he is just looking like life has really been taking him out. He has not been looking fine, but I don't know. Maybe it's the stress of everything, but he has not been looking good at all. And I would say the climax of, this episode was, the questions that were about Karen Huger. And I told y'all in my videos that Karen Huger was going to thug it out in prison. And I told y'all that In Touch Weekly article that Karen Huger was fearing for her life and thought that they were going to beat her up in prison was fake news. I told y'all that. So Giselle confirms that she confirmed that she doesn't believe that Karen or Wendy are going to be speaking to each other anytime soon, which that would be a shock if they did. And then Giselle said as well that she talked to somebody close to Karen. Now, I don't know if she means like her sister, like a relative, or her kids, or if she means like she knows somebody down at the courthouse that could speak to what's going on. But basically, Giselle said what I thought would happen is that they love Karen Huger down there. They love her. She is running the girls. She is in charge of the girls down there at the prison and everything else. And that's what I figured. That is what I figured, y'all. Like, I figured they would love her down there. I knew they would. because she has a way about herself. She's very charismatic, and so she has a way of appealing to all types of people. So I was not worried about Karen. I just thought it was disturbing that she's in her 60s getting her 4th DUI when she has, you know, car services available. She has Uber, Lyft, she has taxi, she has her husband, she has her friends, she has her kids. Like what are we doing? Like it's just a huge mistake. I am hoping though that she can get out. Like, I know the rumors are now, instead of her getting out next year in 2026, she might be coming out in November. I am hoping that they can push that up, hopefully around like the July or August time frame, to where that can set up that she could potentially make an appearance at the reunion. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, because I heard that season 10 has started filming for Real Housewives of Potomac. It finally started filming. It was supposed to film like a month or two ago, but it's filming now. So I am hoping. Oh, and then Gizelle gave Ashley her props, y'all, for her terrible singing. Said that, you know, what happened at the DC News special was a sound check issue. No. That was a tone deaf issue, Gizelle. And so she said that she went to the live show after the DC News, and that the vocals were hitting, everything sounded much better. No. But that's when you can tell that that's a true friend. That is a true friend, because you know, the lengths that Gizelle is going to defend Ashley is crazy. It is absolutely crazy and insane. So, but there is that. That is all I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.